Well, everyone, we finally made it here. And even though this is a, we class this as a mini CPV, it's certainly still just as big as any CPV would be. I'm Elabob1, I'm joined here by JSR. It's been a while since you've joined me on commentary.
It has been a long time. Partly because I've been so busy with CXWI and other stuff. I haven't had proper time to actually come down to commentary.
Yep. Well, we've got a full title match card on this one. The tag gold being defended later, but the Deadly Saints said they wanted to come out here and address something. And no question in my mind, whenever they address something, and want to address something, they do it in a pretty stylish way.
This should be interesting because I want to see what's on their mind because they've been a little bit quiet lately.
Well, tonight they are defending the tag gold against Arbiter and Jack Stambridge. They of course won their right to challenge for the tag gold, defeating the Dark Society,
who are now suspended.
Of course, they were suspended following the episodes on the POG, the controversies and the surrounding circumstances, but led to the EXE virus making it to the final.
In all fairness, some of those situations were pretty much not in the EXE virus's favour.
Well, the weird thing is that the EXE virus was always caught as sort of the man in the middle.
I reckon he has
been the subject of other rivalries. Right? If you think about it, when he took on Mewtwo in the lose, he didn't have one with you, so more likely to attack you after that matchup. But you beat Sonic in the winners bracket. Sonic then took on Mewtwo in the losers bracket. The rivalry with Zabba. He then took on Reptile, rivalry with Zoroark. He then took on Broly, and from an assist from Ben Hopkins, which I still don't understand why. I guess just wanted to screw Broly over, and then against Jack Stambridge, the Dark Society screwed him, and then against Arbiter, of course the Dark Society have claimed responsibility. Well, anyway,
let's see what I got to say.
Here are the Deadly Saints. Covered this crowd up, DX style. I'll draw from this crowd right now. That was back at the Aftermath in Nashville. Night of pure impact and pure infamy. Strong crowd for Deadly Saints tonight.
Suck it.
Thanks, production crew. Okay. So much rhyming in that sentence. Well, are we doing that tonight? Okay, that one sounded a little bit off. I defend them against Jack and Arby tonight. I know, but the Deadly Saints have definitely got a high level of respect for the Arbiter.
Yep.
It is pretty cool.
And interesting.
Well, that is an interesting request. They're inviting RB and Jack to join them down here. Well, that is certainly an interesting request to make to the people, but you're gonna have to face tonight, but... Well, I guess it's gonna be answered! Champions have also #1 contenders to come down, and there they both are!
This should be very interesting. The reason why I say that...
Why do you say that?
Is because, yes, there was quite a lot of respect between these individuals, but there's a competitive edge. That's why I say it's going to be very interesting.
Well, there's always a competitive edge with CXWI.
And a pretty physical one at that.
Indeed. Touch wood. This crowd here do want to see it.
There you go.
What happened to the clip there?
What? Okay, go with it.
Well, they will be seeing each other in the ring later. Well, they will be meeting later on tonight. Remember, it's going to be tornado tag rules. Really a high level of respect between these two teams. What should make for a pretty good tornado tag match later tonight. I have to say, I'm somewhat surprised, but that didn't end in how would those conflicts usually end in?
Violent.
Riots. You mean riot? Well, I was just going to say a fight, but...
I was going to say violence or riot.
And you combined them into two.
Yeah.
Movement makes me move.
Really?
That is retrending for CXWI.
Really?
You did get questioned on that on your Ask.fm page. If you remember.
Yeah. Ben Hopkins.
Well, we'll be seeing Ben Hopkins defending the world title later tonight.
Anyway, talk about championship matches. This is going to be an interesting one.
Kicking off with a title match. The international title defended by U2.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the CXWI International Championship. Introducing first, from the Cerulean Days of the Kanto region, weighing in at 330 pounds, he is the CXWI International Champion, U2.
That is, of course,
Talk about the way he won the title, because no one saw that coming.
Won in a fatal four-way matchup, winning it from Zavok, in a matchup that also involved the Arbiter and Bart Simpson. Of course, Mewtwo, almost about a week and a half ago, of course, with SMCS in what was a extremely emotional interview that SMCS did with both Mewtwo and Lucario.
Probably one of the most powerful.
Introducing the challenger from the realm of the Lost Hex, weighing in at 375 pounds. Savak!
There's not many individuals who outweigh Mewtwo.
This is one of them.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought I was interrupting what I was actually going to say with that, because the fact is, that is the truth.
Well, anyway, people, to kick it off with this, we will then see the tag titles defended. Tornado tag rules. Deathly Saints against Arby and Jack. The women's title will be online following that, as Alyssa Stanbridge takes on Queen Woken. Yeah, you see it, people. The international title is on the line in this one. We then have a KO-only street fight, which looks to be an interesting one. The COO, Shepard, has accepted the challenge of SMCS. We then, of course, have the world title on the line in Hardcore Rules. Sees Ben Hopkins defending against Austin Yu has. And then, of course, our main event tonight, the Path of Glory Series Final, that sees Sebulba take on the EXE virus. Of course, into that matchup, as I have to mention, Sebulba goes in with a winner's bracket advantage. He will only need one pinfall, one submission, one knockout over Sonic! Nicely done there by Mewtwo. He will need only one fall, pinfall, submission, or knockout, and that will be it. The series will be over, Sebulba will have won. Sonic, however, will need 2 falls. He'll need 2 pinfalls, or 2 submissions, or 2 knockouts, or 1 pinfall, 1 submission, 1 pinfall knockout. Just basically, he needs 2 falls over Sebulba to win the tournament. Usually that tries to go in with a shot attack going. Nice toss there.
The thing is, you gotta consider this. Who's really at an advantage in that main event?
Well, you kind of have to give it to Sebulba.
But the experience edge and the knowledge of CXWI, the EXE virus, you gotta consider him a favourite.
Well,
but the problem is,
you don't know.
The problem is,
once again, I bring up the controversy of how Sonic made it to the final.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people would say that he would be an undeserved winner if he were to win following the way that he got here. Then again, you can't really say that Sebulba didn't exactly have help getting to the final either. I think either way, whoever wins the Path of Glory, someone isn't going to be happy.
Pretty much neither of them deserve it. Because the way that how everything happened in the series. The fact of the matter is, I would still be in the series if it weren't for Sebulba.
That's the interesting part of it. Of course, when you took on Desan after you lost to Sebulba, you beat Sonic, you then lost to Sebulba, and then you went on to take on Desan in the losers bracket, and then you lost to Desan thanks to Sebulba.
And I had Desan beat at one point.
You did.
So
right now an armbar by Zavak.
And now, ever since that, Desan's now taken his full